Hello, 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 everyone. It is Teresa from Teresa's Spot for Art, where I love sharing art from my heart and teaching you how to create a little joy in your life through some fun, simple, and quick art projects. We're going to fold up some paper and make a simple, small pocket journal. Oops. So, depending on the size paper that you use, your sections will be bigger or not. This is just a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. You can use 11 by 14, 11 by 17, whatever it is. I'm going to turn you guys around and we are going to get started. This is really simple. I'm going to show you how you need to fold the paper and then how we can add covers to it. So there we go. So I have, sorry for the sun. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful day. I love having the sunshine and I don't want to close my blinds, so we can just work with it. I have a pencil. I have some scissors. I have a glue stick or this PVA paper glue. And then I have this piece of paper. This is one of the papers I created for junk journaling. I'm going to save this for my covers. This is the page I'm going to use for my pocket journal. Then I have a blank piece of paper because I'm going to show you it twice. And then I have this piece of, I don't know where this came from. It's a piece of very, very thin cardboard. I am going to use this for my covers when I'm done. Okay? So the first thing I want to do is fold this paper in half and half and half and half. We want our pages, areas, spots to be even. So in order to do that, we're going to fold it in half and then in half again. I'm trying to be as precise as possible, but you know what? It does not have to be perfect. Art never has to be perfect. Okay? If you want to get something to help your folds so they're nice and crisp, I have a bone folder somewhere. This is a plastic knife I use in my art. It's fine too. Then I'm going to fold the other way. So now I'm going to fold this one side in half. It's a little thicker now, so it's a little harder. So let's make sure we have our something to fold with. And then we're going to, actually I'm going to fold both these sides down so it's not as thick, folding it double. So I'm going to fold that one. And then I'm going to fold this one. The point of this is so all your sections are the same. Okay? And this is not the final fold. This is just the starting folds. Okay. So now when I unfold it, I have 4, 8, 12, 16 squares. And then if you do it double-sided, you have 32. However, to fold it up to be a pocket journal, we want to fold it like a fan. So I'm going to fold this one over. I'm going to fold this one back. And I'm going to fold this one over. Okay? And it opens like an accordion. All right? Our folds are opposite. The same way up here. We're going to fold this one down, down, down. Okay? And now this is the size of our pocket journal. It could actually fit in a pocket. Okay? And we're going to make covers for it. So that is the basic fold. I did this one over here. And I actually scribbled on it. So I was showing before that once it's all folded up, if you take your covers and unfold from your covers, you will have a front side and a back side. Okay? So I'm going to do the same thing now with this pretty piece of paper. This is another piece of paper I designed for junk journaling. Okay, so I'm going to do one fold long ways. Then I'm going to do 2 folds long ways. Okay, I can use whatever. I can use this knife. I can use an old gift card. I can use a bone folder, whatever I have. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it the other way. So I'm going to fold it in half, but now it starts to get a little thick. Okay, and since we need our folds to go opposite anyway, Okay, fold it in half. We have that. I'm going to take one side and fold it in half to the middle. And then I'm going to take the other side and fold this one in half up to the middle. And make sure your corners are nice. I'm going to use my sturdy plastic knife here to make sure my folds are nice and tight. Okay, now we have the letter M or the letter W, however you want to think of it. Okay, but we want to unfold it first. And now these folds, the long folds, have to be folded like an accordion, so one has to switch. So we're going to fold this one over, the next one under, and now this one switches. Okay, I can use this if I want. And now we have our accordion like that. Again, we have a W or an M. And I'm going to fold these up because we still have our M or our W. Same here. Okay, and here. Now I'm going to take this. I'm going to, I want my cover to be a little larger than my design or than my size. I just want a little bit larger. Okay? So I'm going to loosely trace around and get my scissors. I could get a ruler and kind of cut it as straight as possible. It's up to you if you want to grab a ruler. I have one. Now I'm going to just put this one up here. I'm going to trace this one because we need a front and a back cover. And I'm going to cut this out. Okay, put this aside. And now we have our front and back covers. Now I printed out this piece of paper here. This has multiple polka dot designs on it. I'm going to pick one of these to be my front cover and one of these to be my back cover. So I'm just tracing here. And then maybe I'll do the smaller yellow polka dot. And then I'm just going to trace here. And I can cut that on that line. And I'm going to cut out these polka dots. I could leave these covers. I could use cardstock. I can use a manila folder. Anything I want. I'm going to take this cover part, pull out my silicone mat, get my glue stick, and make sure I glue this nice. You can use paper glue, glue stick. You can tape it if you want. It's totally up to you. I'm going to line it up as straight as I can. I think it's upside down. And line it up as straight as I can and glue it on there. Okay. It's a little crooked, so I'm just going to trim it up a little bit. Okay, that's one cover. Now I'm going to come here. I'm going to cut this side out. You know I'm going to keep the rest of this paper for something else when I'm junk journaling, right? Or collaging. I wouldn't throw out this pretty piece of paper I printed. So let's move that over. Take my other cover. And this is very thin cardboard. It's almost like it was packing from something, so it wasn't a box. It was more packing. It's as thin as a cereal box or a gift box. Okay, glued that on. And now I have my two covers. Okay. So I'm going to take where it is. Here's the one with the paper. I'm going to now glue on here because this is the smaller section. And I'm going to put one cover on. I just want to make sure it's fairly centered in the middle. Okay, a little piece of glue right there. Let's get rid of that. And then I'm going to do the other side. This is Darice. This is a Darice glue stick from Darice Art Supplies. I love it. Works really well. And now I'm going to, let me do this. I'm going to stand this up so I can sandwich it. If I wanted to, I can put something heavy on this. I can put my water bottle on this. I can leave it to dry. I probably will leave it to dry. But before I do that, I want to show you how cool this is. So now when you open it up and you unfold it, you have all these different squares, front and back, on your pocket journal. How cute is that? I can take some different paper and do the white sides of the squares. I can come in here. Let me see. Let me just grab a pen. I can come in here and I can write property. The ink is, the glue is wet. Of Teresa. I can draw little sketches on each of these hearts, in each of these squares. I can take something that I like. Let's see, I'm going to take these polka dots right here. Grab my scissors. I cut out a little heart. Oop, cut it off. I don't care. This is just showing you guys how creative you can be. And I can put this there. The possibilities are endless. And here is our little junk journal. If you wanted to put a decal on the front here, draw a picture, paint, collage it, totally up to you. Let me turn you guys around. And there we have it. How cute is this? And again, depending on the size piece of paper that you have, you can tape two pieces of paper together. You want them all to be even. You want to fold it both ways like an accordion. So after you continue to fold it in half multiple times, then you want to make sure long ways and short ways is like an accordion. Here are my covers. And then here are my squares for my junk journaling, or actually rectangles. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again.